Our desire is to help you become the artist that you were born to be. Today we have something special for you, and we think you're really going to like it. Please let us know in the comments below what you think of this format and if you find it helpful. Thank you. Lowell is putting magic white onto the canvas. He's putting the heaviest on the outside, and when he loses paint, then he goes across the flowers because he wants less magic white over where the flowers are going to go. Here he's tinting the canvas. He's added white to phthalo blue, and he is starting with a lighter color up towards the top because that's the light source. And then as he goes further down, he has created a gray blue for the bottom, and now he is just softly hypnotizing it. The bristles are barely touching the canvas, and it softens the whole background. Now he's putting phthalo blue in for the base color for the flowers. He is keeping in mind the shape of the flower as he goes, and he's actually putting areas where the petals will go, as you can see how he's shaping that. He's going back in, he's reloading for each one because he wants it to be a deep blue. He put a sketch on the canvas before to show where the placement for the flowers would be. But he reloads every time because he wants it to be just as dark. Otherwise it would get lighter as it mixes with the magic white. Now he's added some white to that color because the light source is coming from the top, and so he wants a lighter color up towards the top of the canvas. Notice they're getting smaller as well. And he's putting a small one right up there. And that's where the lightest will be because the light source is coming from the top. Now he's putting in stems. He's using a sable brush. Watch what he does here. He comes down, he lifts the brush up off of the canvas, and it looks like it's been cut. Now he's showing you how to do a broadleaf. Do you notice all of the strokes are going in towards the stem? He does one side, then he loads up again, and he comes back and does the other side, then he draws down through, plowing through the paint, which leaves it looking like the vein. He went back and added some dark there. He's going to do another one here. Do you notice they're overlapping? And he's having them point in different directions. That one, you can't really see the back side of it. This one's going to be more broad. You're going to see more of the full leaf. When he plows through that paint, it pulls more paint out towards the top that puts that tip on the leaf. Now he's just changed colors and gone to the other side, but he's doing the same stroke. Just overlapping strokes. And one thing Lowell says is with florals, the faster you do something, the better results you have. It doesn't look as stiff. But that takes time. And again, this is a series of broadleaves, and he usually puts things in groups of 3s. He just added a stem, and then now that's an indication of where the poppy bud was. The reason why he wanted the magic white heavier on the outside is because that green is mixing with the magic white, which is making it flow really well, plus it lightens it. He's already added some flowers, but we want to show you how he did it. Everything's going to go towards the center of the flower. He goes back to reload, and that gives that white area that allows the petals to separate. And everything's going in the same direction to the center of that flower. He's leaving a little bit of darkness in there to keep those separated. Here's another one he's doing. You notice he's gotten lighter because he's gone further up the canvas. It's the light and the dark, the separation of the two, that separates things out. If you take one petal right into the other with no color change, then you don't get the dimension and the look that you would want. He went back in and added a little bit of white there because he wanted to make sure that it was separated. And as he's adding that, you notice at first the white is very strong, and then it mixes with the blue and becomes lighter, which is what he wants. Now he's putting the centers of the daisies that he's going to add. That one that he just did wasn't yellow enough, and so he went back in and he's reloading with yellow, and he's going to brighten it up. You can always do that. You don't ever have to worry about color when you put it on the canvas because you can always change it. And that one is going to be more faced on. You see, he's got them going in different directions. Now, as he does these petals, he goes back and reloads every single time because he wants each stroke to be a bright white. Sometimes he may wipe the brush off because it is picking up blue. He may wipe it on a paper towel before he loads up. If you find you're having problems with that, just wipe the tip of the brush and then just add more white. Now he went right over that. He overlapped that last petal. He still put it in, but he overlapped it anyway. Now he is putting the shadow underneath the center so it lifts it up off of the canvas. Now he's adding the pollen to the centers. Just little dots. He just put a little bit of white and yellow and lightened the color. You want to make sure that it's a different shade than the one below it, so it shows up. Now he's going to add a different type of leaf. These are double. See, he's going to one side, then he's going to the other. He added some yellow to that green to brighten it up, just to make a change, because he's going over the top of other leaves. Otherwise, they would just blend together and you wouldn't see them. He's doing one side, then the other. Always going to the stem. He put in a stem there. Now he's going to come back and he's going to add more leaves. You notice that he's pulling in some blue, and so he's getting a shadow. Do you see how it's changing those colors? The blue would be reflecting on those leaves. If you want to watch the whole episode and paint along with him, just click. You'll be able to see the whole 50-minute video. Happy painting!